Good morning, good afternoon to some. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to talk about today about the difference between refined and unrefined, and I am going to talk about coconut oil. Um, I've been doing a little bit of research, and I came across something that was really weird. I bought two different kinds of coconut oil made by the same company. Okay. One was refined and the other one was unrefined, but they both organic. So I was doing a little bit of research, and to be honest with you, I found very different things. Okay, that a lot of people might not be aware of, and that a lot of people do not know about. And to be honest with you, I am a mom that's always trying to look for natural things. Okay, I care about my family's health, and with the things that are going on with the food nowadays and the horror stories that you hear about what's food and what isn't food, it worries me and it concerns me. So I did a little research. Okay, I'm gonna show you some I'm going to start with the Spectrum brand. Okay, it's a very well recognized brand. It's not cheap unless you find it on sale. Okay, um, this is a bottle that I just finished. Okay, it's Spectrum, and this one is refined. Okay, but it says organic. So when I purchased it, I really didn't see this. Okay, I was focusing on the organic and coconut oil, and I know that Spectrum is a well recognized brand, so I felt kind of confident. All right. So I bought this one, which obviously is empty. Okay. Then I went to a Whole Food store where they sell organic stuff, and I got this one. All right, which is the same brand, Spectrum, but this one is unrefined and is organic virgin coconut oil. So I thought it was a difference. Okay, it's made by the same people, Spectrum. Okay. Um, I bought it. This is a 29 ounce, okay, and it was on sale for 16.99. Normal price was I think 20 or $25. But this one was the refined was 14 ounces and the normal price was 10.29. So this has to be more expensive. But I got it on sale for $16. Actually 17. 16.99. Okay. Now I want to talk about this brand, okay? Because there's a lot of people that do not know this. So I did my research, okay? And I want to read the ingredients for both of this, okay? But first, I want to talk and I want to talk about the refine, okay? And I'm going to give you the definition of refine as it is stated in the dictionary, okay? Refine. It's a verb. It says remove impurities or unwanted elements from a substance, typically as part of an industrial process. Okay? That's refine. Okay? Let me repeat it again. Refine is defined as the removal of impurity or unwanted elements from a substance, typically as part of an industrial process. Okay? And it gives you an example. Sugar was refined by boiling it in a huge iron vase. Okay? Obviously, we know, and those people that come from warm climate countries and have seen sugarcane, sugar in its original form is not white. Okay? Sugar has a color and it's raw. It's actually a brown color. Okay? Um, in order for you to get white sugar, you have to bleach it. Okay, so that means it has to go through a refined process. All right. Okay. Now let me take my refined coconut oil. Okay, and I'm gonna read. Since we already read what refined is, I'm going to read the ingredients. Okay. Ingredients: mechanically expel pressed naturally refined organic coconut oil. Okay? Let me read it again. Mechanically expel pressed naturally refined organic coconut oil. So this label, refined, goes with the definition. So we know that this coconut oil cannot be organic because there's no nutrients in here. Everything has been extracted. It also proves the color and texture of it. Okay? This has no color. All right? All right. It only has color in its solid form. But if you melt it down, there's really not much of a color. Okay? And not much of a smell either. So, what are you getting? You're really not getting anything of nutrients in this bottle. Anything that says refined has no nutrients. Okay? It's been clean, it's been washed. All right? And I don't want to go against the Spectrum brand or the Spectrum company, but as a consumer, I'm going to tell you, okay? Refined, garbage. No good. But let's take a look at the other one, okay? Because I found something very interesting on the other one, which is unrefined. So let me go to my unrefined definition. It says unrefined, not processed to remove impurity or unwanted elements. Unprocessed, untreated, crude, raw, natural, unprepared, unfinished. That would be the definitions of unrefined. So this one says organic virgin coconut oil, unrefined. Organic virgin coconut oil, unrefined. So let's go to our ingredients. Mechanically expel. Pressed naturally, unrefined virgin organic coconut oil. Mechanically expel. I have a problem with things that say mechanically expel. So I went to a website that's called Food, FOOD, UCATE, UCATE. Okay? And it, when you go into that website, it actually gives you an old-fashioned machine, and it's a expeller press. Okay, so it's a machine that's used to expel oil, and press oil. So this machine doesn't look like it processes anything manually. Okay, manually is manually. Okay, and whatever is manually should not be mechanically expelled. So Spectrum brand literally is confusing people. Okay, and they're not really manning up to what they're selling. And this is a really, really, really shame because Spectrum is one of the biggest brand, okay, of coconut oil sales around. Okay, who doesn't know this brand? Who doesn't know Spectrum? Who doesn't go for it? Okay. So anyway, this tells me that this is nor organic, okay, nor unrefined. There's no difference between these two. There really isn't. Okay, they both say mechanically expel. They both say press naturally. Okay, the only difference is one says unrefined virgin organic and the other one says organic coconut oil, but there's really not much difference. So let's put this to the side because this is garbage. Okay, and we can definitely tell that that's garbage. All right, so we're going to put that to the side because I have already proven to you that there's nothing organic in that. Okay, now I want to talk about a little bit about what organic means. Organic means it hasn't been touched. It means it doesn't come from a USDA farm. So that means that the government has no regulation over it. Okay, but Spectrum says USDA organic. So we really need to pay attention to our labels, okay, and read our ingredients because we're being lied to big time, okay? And this is what I found in my research. Okay. Now, I have two other coconut oils here. Okay. And they're two different brands that have nothing to do with the spectrum. These are two different companies that make this particular coconut oil. One is Nutiva. Okay. Nutiva coconut oil. It says organic superfood. All right. And it's virgin, non-GMO verified. Okay. I'm going to read the ingredients. Ingredients: organic, unrefined, cold pressed, virgin coconut oil. Do you see the difference in the ingredients? Let me read them again. Organic, unrefined, cold pressed, virgin coconut oil. It doesn't say anything about mechanically expelled. All right. So that tells you that there's a difference between these two. And that tells you that this one, which is a Nutiva brand versus the Spectrum brand, the Nutiva is way better. And it will be much better for your skin, your hair, or whatever it is that you decide to use it. Okay? I would get rid of this and I would boycott Spectrum altogether. I would not ever buy this name brand ever again. Because obviously they're lying to you. Okay? And I'm going to prove it. Not only with this coconut oil, but I have another one. Okay? That I can prove to you that if you pay attention to your labels and you read your ingredients, you will be able to know the difference and it's going to click. Cheaper is not always better. Okay? Know that right now. Okay? I bought this one for $8.99. And this is a 15 ounce. Okay. I bought it at the same place that I bought the Spectrum. Okay. So if you really take your time, okay, and not go for what's cheap, then you would know the difference and it would click to you. Okay. This is 15 ounces and the Spectrum is 14 ounces and this is at regular price $10.29, which I'm pretty sure I didn't pay that. I'm pretty sure I got this on sale. Okay. But the original price is $10.29. It says it right there. Okay? All right. So now we know that the Nutiva, okay, is coconut oil. All right? It's unrefined. Okay? It's organic. And it's cold pressed virgin coconut oil. Okay? Now, if I go into the definition of what cold press is, it will tell me, okay, cold press brew or cold press refers to the process of stepping, okay, in this case they're using coffee as a quote an example. Stepping coffee grounds in room temperature or cold water for an extended period. It is also sometimes referred to as today coffee with, which is a trademark cold brew system. Okay. Cold press or expel oil. Definitions for the raw. Okay, so that means it's raw. All right. It hasn't been chemically extracted and it hasn't been mechanically extracted. Okay, it's actually cold press, so that means you're getting the first of the first, and as it's telling you, okay, as it's telling you, is cold press, which it refers to the process. It's not telling you that it's using anything. It's actually being brewed. So if something is being brewed, then it has to come to a boiling point. Okay. Excuse me. So now we know what cold press means. Your olive oil should be cold pressed, and it should be the first cold press. Okay. It's better for you because it's the first of the first, finest of the finest. All right. So now we know what that is. I want to quickly show you another name brand of coconut oil. This is the one that I prefer. Okay. I wish that they had it in bigger size. Okay. But this is my favorite. The only reason why I bought this, the Nutiva, is because I wanted to show you guys different companies so that you know that I'm not. This is just not one of a kind, the one that I'm going to show you, and that there's no coincidence on what Spectrum is doing with their coconut oil. Okay, labeling it organic, unrefined, and refined when they both exactly expel the same way. There's really nothing different from the Spectrum brand. Okay, this is the difference right here, and it says it on the ingredients. Okay, this other name brand is from the Carrington Farms. This is the one that I prefer. Okay, and this is the one that I use the most. I just wish that it came in a bigger container, which it does not. This is the only size that it comes. Okay, now what's so special about this one? Okay, that the Nutiva doesn't have it. First of all, the Nutiva, I've never tasted it, nor have I ever used it. I bought it strictly because of the ingredient. This one, I use it, okay, and I have tasted it. All right, I do my oil pulling with it. Okay, I use it to cook, and I use it for my skin and my hair. All right, now I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, once you take it out of this container. All right. Look at that milky, rich look. Okay. It's milky white. Milky white. It doesn't look clear. It doesn't look yellow as the Spectrum when you melt it. Okay. And it has a very strong, strong smell. Not only that, it's not really liquid. Okay. It really isn't liquid. It has a rich texture. Okay, so it's more like a creamy thing. This is why I love it the most. Not only that, it feels like cream when you put it in your hands. I want to read the ingredients. The ingredients on this one is 100% unrefined organic extra virgin coconut oil. It says it right in the bottom. Okay, let me repeat it again. 100% unrefined organic extra virgin coconut oil. Now, if I go back to the Nutiva and I read the ingredients again, it's going to tell me organic unrefined cold pressed virgin coconut oil. All right. These two, I'm pretty sure if I put this in a little clear bottle and I melt it, it's going to have a rich texture to it, as opposed to the Carrington. It says pure unrefined cold pressed coconut oil, 100% organic extra virgin, so you know what you're getting. A visitor had to pause my video. Anyway, as you can see, the Carrington coconut oil confirms the Nutiva coconut oil. So these two are equally good. You understand? I haven't tried this one yet, so I'm really not sure. It's the first time I've seen it. But I have tried this one. Okay. And I like it more. You understand? Because it's richer. Now, I want to read something interesting that I found in the Nutiva. The Nutiva specifies no GMO, non-BPA container, okay, zero trans fat. It also says simply pure, cold pressed, never refined, deodorized, or bleached. Sabor is rich aroma and inciting light texture. A pinch of salt helps reduce the coconut flavor in sabor recipes. Organic, made without pesticide, GMOs, or hexane. Versatile, ideal as a medium heat cooking oil or nutrient substitute in baking, and is better than butter. Organic superfood. and non-GMO. Like it really, really emphasized the non-GMO. Okay. It's really, really weird because this one does the same thing. Certified organic, cold press, extra virgin, perfect for health, high heat cooking, no trans or hydrogenated fats, made from fresh coconuts, not dry, gluten free, non GMO, chemical free, and the container is reusable. Now, why are these two products advertising the same exact thing? Okay, now I'm pretty sure nobody has heard of this product, and I'm pretty sure nobody's heard of the Carrington. Okay, so, but I'm sure everybody has heard of the Spectrum. So the Spectrum doesn't say none of that. It really does not. Okay, and it's sad. It really is. Look at this. Chef knows, athletes know, the beautiful people know natural plant based saturated fat can be a very good thing, whether for tender, moist cake or extra energy before a race, for a Southern Asian stir fry or soft, smooth skin and hair. Spectrum organic coconut oil is the jar to open. Our organic coconut is both expel, press, and non hydrogenated. But we know that's not true. So they're lying because it literally says ingredients mechanically expel. And we already went through that. Anything that's mechanically expelled, it loses its nutrients. Because in the process, most of the nutrients are being left behind or absorbed by the metals itself that's literally expelling it, or the machine. Okay, I've seen that before. Okay, anything that's mechanically expelled, it's not good. All right, I don't see the Nutiva advertising mechanically expel. You know, I want to also emphasize that this oil, the Spectrum, comes from Colombia, India, the Philippines, or Syria linkage, and is packaged in the USA. The Nutiva is a product of the Philippines. Okay, all right. So we already know who Spectrum is. All right, and I do not recommend this brand to nobody. Okay, this is garbage. Okay, they're not reliable, and what they're selling is not good. Because if they have to go through all this jibber jimmy to sell something when it clearly tells you that it's mechanically expelled, then we have a problem because they're not being truthful to you. You see what's over here, okay, and what their mission as to their product, they're not honoring this because they're not being honest. And anything that's mechanically cannot be organic. If you are mechanically expelling something, it's not organic. Organic means it's fresh. It hasn't been tampered with. All right? Some of us need to really pay attention because a lot of us are being fooled, literally fooled by the labels. And most of these companies are out to make money. They don't care nothing about your health. Okay? And I so say this about Spectrum. And I wish somebody from Spectrum would get back to me so I can tell them how crappy their product is. Okay? It's no good. What they advertise is no good, and I can't imagine other people not even realizing what this is. People on YouTube just want to make videos, but they don't want to take the time to explain what they're making. Like, I Googled so many refined and unrefined, and all they said, oh, well, one is chemically expelled, and the other one is hand expelled, or naturally expelled. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. They're not even taking the time to read the ingredients, compare, do comparisons, okay? I have a lot of money invested in this. And I did it so that I can prove to you guys that this is no coincidence just because this is my favorite coconut oil, okay? That you can find another one equally the same, all right? So, with that being said, All right. And as a mother, I really recommend, if you're going to use a product for your body and for consumption, make sure that you get the best, okay? Because it's your body, all right? You don't want to consume something that's been tampered with or manipulated, okay? Mechanically expelled tells me it's been tampered and it's been manipulated and it's really not organic and you're not going to get what you pay for, okay? I hope this video was very helpful, okay, as if it was informative. I really hope that you guys take your time to thumbs it up and leave a review or any comments, okay? If you use Spectrum and you didn't know this, I hope I just taught you something new, okay? Lately, I've been very concerned about labels and I read everything and anything and I take my time because not only it's my money, but I want to make sure I'm getting the best for my family. And in a world where GMO foods rule, okay, and McDonald's is the thing, okay, and nobody wants to cook at home, you really, really, really cannot go by what other people say. You got to read your labels, okay? Me personally, I recommend the Carrington coconut oil, okay, from Carrington Farms, okay? I advocate for this, and I have put on a lot of my friends into this particular coconut oil because I find that it's the best, okay? Um, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, I will be coming up with another video on something productive and informative. You guys have a blessed day. Have a wonderful Monday. Enjoy in the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ. And I hope that this was very informative and educational, because I took my time to do this research and I took my time to read and look online, and I've tried to find other videos that explain this in theory and thoroughly, but there aren't many. So I took my time to do this. I hope you enjoy it. Do your own research. Do not go by what I'm telling you. Always do your research, okay? It's very important that you convince yourself. I'm not here to convince anybody. I can only tell you what works good for me and what I find out about what these certain companies that just care about making money and they really don't care a thing about our health, okay? GMO foods are no good. You already should know that. And that's really as far as I'm going to go with that. Use common sense, okay, when you are at the grocery store, and take your time. Don't go to the grocery store hungry, and don't go to the grocery store in a rush, because 9 out of 10 times you're not going to pick healthy stuff. You're not going to make the best choices, and 9 out of 10 times you're going to come home with the worst food in the world. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. And as always, thank you. Until next time.